If your doctor told you to walk more for your heart, you've probably been hitting the pavement, tracking every step, and waiting for your blood pressure to drop. You might be hitting 8,000 or even 10,000 steps a day, but for most of you, the numbers on your monitor aren't moving the way they should. Here is the truth that almost no one hears in a standard doctor's appointment. The 10,000 step target you've been chasing was never based on scientific research. It was a marketing gimmick invented in 1965 by a Japanese clock company to sell a pedometer. While walking is great, for blood pressure specifically, how you walk matters significantly more than how far you walk. Today, I'm showing you the artery reset method discovered at Shinshu University in Japan that produces results comparable to blood pressure medication, simply by changing your pace. That 10,000 step goal is baked into every fitness tracker and health app on the planet. But it started with a device called the Manpo K. In Japanese, that literally translates to 10,000 step meter. They chose the number because the character for 10,000 looks like a person walking, and it sounded marketable. Dr. Imin Lee from Harvard Medical School has studied this extensively and confirmed there was zero clinical research behind that number when it was released. We've been chasing a marketing slogan for 60 years. Now, I want to be clear. Walking is still infinitely better for your body than sitting on the couch. But for most adults over 55, walking at a steady, comfortable pace is what I call a maintenance activity. It keeps you right where you are, but it doesn't force your cardiovascular system to actually adapt. If your arteries have become stiff or rigid like an old garden hose, simply pumping more water through them with more steps doesn't lower the pressure. It just keeps that stress constant. In the late 90s, Professor Hiroshi Noz in Japan wanted to see if we could train the heart more efficiently. He tried to get older adults to walk fast for 30 minutes straight, but it was too hard to sustain. So they developed an interval approach, the 3-to-3 protocol. They tracked over 5,000 participants for years. In a landmark study published in Mayo Clinic Proceedings, they compared steady walkers to interval walkers. After 5 months, the steady walkers saw almost no change in their numbers. But the interval group, their systolic blood pressure, that's the top number, dropped by an average of 9 millimeters of mercury. Their diastolic, the bottom number, dropped by 5 millimeters of mercury. To put that in perspective, those reductions are comparable to what some first-line blood pressure medications produce. But they did it just by changing their walking rhythm. Plus, they saw a massive increase in aerobic capacity and leg strength. Why does this work when regular walking fails? It comes down to a molecule called nitric oxide. When you push your pace during a fast interval, your muscles demand more oxygen, and your blood flow increases rapidly. This creates something called shear stress against the walls of your arteries. Your endothelial cells, the lining of your blood vessels, detect that stress and respond by flooding your system with nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is your body's natural vasodilator. It signals the muscles around your arteries to relax and open up. This lowers the resistance and, ultimately, the pressure. Steady walking doesn't create enough shear stress to trigger this massive release. You need that challenge and recover cycle to weight-lift your arteries back to a flexible, elastic state. You don't need fancy equipment, just a timer and 30 minutes. Here is the 3-3 protocol. Warm up, 5 minutes of comfortable, easy walking. The fast phase, 3 minutes. Walk at a pace you'd call somewhat hard. Use the conversation test. You should be able to talk, but you should be too breathless to sing a song. The slow phase, 3 minutes. Drop back to a light pace, a comfortable, easy stroll. Repeat, alternate fast and slow for 5 complete cycles. The research shows that doing this just 4 times a week is the key driver of cardiovascular adaptation. If you have a history of heart issues, please talk to your doctor before trying this. But for many people managing high blood pressure, this is a remarkably effective tool. If you're tired of guessing and you want a full day-by-day map of this entire system, including the Japanese walking schedule and the specific meal plans used in these studies, I've put it all together for you. It's called the 30-Day Blood Pressure Reset Foundation. It's a science-backed roadmap to help you support your numbers naturally. You can find the link in the description and use the code HEART for 30% off. But there is one more thing. While this walking protocol is a game changer, a massive 2023 meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine just revealed that there's one specific type of exercise that actually beats walking, cycling, and even running when it comes to supporting healthy blood pressure. The best part? You don't even have to move a single muscle. It's a static technique that takes less than 10 minutes and can be done right in your living room while you're watching TV. I'm breaking down this isometric breakthrough and the exact 2023 study that changed everything in my next video. I'll see you there. Take care of your heart. It has been working for you every minute of your life without asking for anything in return. Give it this.